Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into the full summary of One Piece, Chapter 131. If you're as excited as I am, stick around. But before we jump in, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates. Alright, let's dive in. Chapter 1 is titled Loki of the Underworld. It's a 17-page chapter, packed with big reveals and intense action. We'll start where the previous chapter left off, with Luffy finally on Elbaf, thrilled to explore the massive island of the giants. Luffy is beyond excited, talking non-stop about the giants and the vastness of Elbaf. Loki tries to get a word in, but Luffy's enthusiasm overwhelms him until Loki finally yells, "Silence! I'm talking to you!" Loki's power and presence are so intense that he scares away nearby wolves. As we get more of Loki's backstory, we learn he's the cursed prince of Elbaf with a 2.6 billion berry bounty. He proudly calls himself the sun god of this land and expresses his frustration at being imprisoned for 6 years. Loki explains that his chains are made of kairoseki and are connected to the island's treasure tree, Atom. No one, not even he, can break free on his own. Loki makes a proposal to Luffy find the key to his chains, and in return Loki will crush any pirate crew Luffy wants. Luffy listens but isn't sold on the deal just yet. Loki reveals that this snowy part of Elbaf, known as the Underworld, serves as a prison and execution ground for giant criminals. It's filled with beasts he's known since childhood. Massive creatures like a polar bear, a gorilla, a wolf, a snake, and a mammoth. Luffy isn't intimidated. With a single burst of haki, he subdues all the beasts around him, shocking Loki and his subordinates. Loki's men mutter among themselves, comparing Luffy's presence to the last time Shanks, the Yonko, visited. Curious, Luffy asks about Shanks, which seems to irritate Loki, who calls Shanks a scared pirate. Luffy, visibly annoyed, transforms into Gear 4 and takes a swing, which Loki barely dodges. Meanwhile, we switch to Nami, Zoro, and Usopp's group. They're being chased by Rad, Gerd, and Goldberg. Usopp convinces Zoro to avoid a fight, suggesting that they could be allies of Dory and Brogy. The group heads towards Elbaf village, hoping to reach safety. Over in another part of Elbaf, Hadruden and Stanson hunt a giant moose, excited to bring its rare, high-quality meat back to the Straw Hats. We get a flashback to the formation of Hadruden's new giant warrior pirates, and they reflect on how grateful they are to the crew. Back on the Elbaf ship, Robin is getting a haircut from Brooke, who trims her bangs to resemble her pre-time skip look. The crew compliments her, especially Brooke with his classic yo-ho-ho jokes, saying her new look will make Saul happy when they reunite. The chapter wraps up with a stunning view of Elbaf as the Straw Hat crew finally arrives on the massive island. With the fog clearing, the crew gears up for an epic adventure, ready for a grand welcome toast from the giants. Just before the chapter ends, we hear a mysterious voice urgently calling for help. Saul, it seems, has collapsed. This shocking cliffhanger leaves us wondering what's happened to him, and what it means for Robin's reunion. And that's a wrap for the full summary of Chapter 131. This chapter is packed with exciting reveals and new developments, especially with Loki's connection to Elbaf and Luffy's impressive display of haki. What did you think of these new revelations? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Remember, the narrated version will be out on Thursday, with scans on Friday, and the official chapter release on Sunday. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.